I do think the potential damage to Starbucks' reputation and brand probably is their Achilles heel, and if anything's going to get them to come to a settlement, it's probably going to be that. Paul Clark, professor of labor and employment relations at Penn State University. The Starbucks union has decided to hold a strike on what Starbucks calls Red Cup Day. That's a day that sort of kicks off the holiday season. They have special cups that Starbucks aficionados sort of like to collect. And apparently it's the high point of their sales for the year. So the Starbucks union is picking a time when they think they might be able to inflict a maximum economic cost on Starbucks for not meeting its responsibility towards the union. But I think there's a second thing they hope to achieve, and that's the fact that on that day, Starbucks gets a lot of publicity. They're in the spotlight. This isn't the first strike. Every several months, it seems, the Starbucks employees take the opportunity to have these one-day strikes. In a normal situation, workers who don't have a contract after this period of time would just go out on strike and stay out on strike. The problem is, even though 650 stores is a pretty impressive number, Starbucks has something like 17,000 stores in the US. So if those stores went out on strike, Starbucks would just take the hit and force those workers to stay out as long as they wanted to. I think the union realizes that they don't have the leverage to have a ongoing strike, so they pick this sort of a periodic strike to draw attention to the dispute. The Starbucks campaign has gained a lot of attention over the last 4 years. The first store organized in 2021 in Buffalo, New York. That was a big surprise to people who follow unions and union management relations. Starbucks, a huge company, you have to organize on a store-by-store basis, but they were successful. They organized one store, a couple more in Buffalo, a couple more in Rochester, New York, and then the campaign started to spread across the country. Today, they've organized 650 Starbucks stores. And that's really remarkable. It's hard to overstate what an achievement that is. And it clearly suggests that there's a lot of sentiment among Starbucks employees that Starbucks isn't treating them with the respect and providing the benefits and working conditions and wages that they really think they deserve.
Been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing.